Midnight train gonna carry me home. Leave this body, leave this bone. I've been rambling way too long. Now I'm singing my last song. I hear the whistle call my name down the track, a burning flame. Every time I lay with pain, now I'm riding in the rain. Take me a train to the other side, where the blues are satisfied. Let my spirit ride the rail, leave my sorrow for the jail. Along the line, memories of a life divine. I got nothing left to prove. Midnight train, I'm on the move. Dust on my shoes, blues in my soul. This old road done took its toll, but I keep walking, head held high, 'cause I was born to never die. I left my home when I was young, with nothing but sang for pennies, sang for bread, kept my spirit from being dead. Dust on my shoes, sky above, I got nothing left but love. Every step I take is free. This old road belongs to me. Sometimes I miss that river breeze, the moss hanging from the trees. But I can't stop, I can't stay. Dust on my shoes, show me the way. Dust on my shoes, sky above, I got nothing left but love. Every step I take is free. This old road belongs to me. I got a heavy load on my back, but I ain't never gonna cry. I'm a woman made of steel. Every wound I know to heal. I carried mama's tears and more. I carried daddy's sins before, but I learned to stand alone, turn that pain into my own. Heavy load, heavy load, down this dusty gravel road. I'll keep walking, I'll keep strong, sing my freedom in this song. Some folks bend beneath the weight. I just tightened up my fate. I was forged in fire and rain. Heavy load is not in vain. Heavy load, heavy load, down this dusty gravel road. I'll keep walking, I'll keep strong, sing my freedom in this song. Call me juke joint queen tonight. Gonna love you neath the light. When the music starts to moan, you'll forget you're all alone. I rule the floor when I walk in. Every man wants me to sin, but I choose who gets to stay at the end of the day. I'm the queen of this juke joint. Baby, get my point. Pay your dime, take your chance. Come and join our wild dance. When the last call is announced, I'll be gone before you pounce. But for now, let's have some fun. Juke joint queen, I'm the one. Ooh. taste of you on my dry lips, slow burn from your fingertips. Neon lights paint your face. We're lost in time and space. Pour me another, hold me tight. Let's get swallowed by the night. Bourbon kiss, whiskey touch, I can never get enough. You're the poison, I'm the cure. Love like this is never pure. Slip away. All I've got is yesterday, but that one kiss still lingers on like a bittersweet song. Watch me dance, watch me glow. I'm the flame that burns the night. Don't you dare to dim my light. They call me wicked, call me wrong, but my fire keeps me strong. Every man who dared to stay burned his wings and flew away. Smoke and sin, smoke and sin. Let the devil come on in. I'll be waiting with a grin. Smoke and sin. Let's begin. My heart's a furnace, dark and deep. Secrets that I'll never speak. Come too close and you'll be mine. Lost in smoke and sin divine. Whiskey River, take my pain, wash my sorrow down the drain. I've been walking through the mud with devil's fire in my blood. Every drop I drink alone tastes like years I've overgrown. River flowing dark and deep, carry secrets I can't keep. Whiskey River set me free. Let my soul become the sea. I've been drowning way too long. Sing me one last blues song. Shivers on the stream. Nothing is as it might seem. I keep rising from the dust. River woman, full of rust. I hold the world upon my shoulders in a dress of Paris silk, with a smile that's calculated and a will that's stronger than milk. I balance ledges, egos, dreams upon my polished nail. I never wobble, never fail. I always prevail. I am the CEO of chaos, the president of pain, and I wear the crown of getting up and doing it again. But this evening, the sky feels heavy, the globe's a fragile thing, and this silk upon my shoulders is a too tight biting string. I set the world down gently on the Persian rugged rose, and for a moment, just a moment, I surrender my controls. I unpin my hair, let fall the mask, the perfect poise disguise, and meet the gaze of my own tired and unexpectedly wise eyes. Atlas in silk tonight lays down her weight, embraces the terrifying delicious lonely state of being just a woman in a silent lamplit room where the only thing that's crumbling is the presumed perfect gloom, and in the cracks a light gets in, a soft and strange perfume of freedom. I know come morning I lifted high the sky, the earth, the fuss. I'll be the one they lean on, I'll be the one for us. But tonight I let the continents drift, let the oceans gently sway. I am not the atlas, I'm the coastline, I'm the bay, and the strength it takes to be the soft, to let the axis spin, is the deepest kind of power that I've ever held within. They see the silk, they see the strength, they call it grace under fire, but the truest grace I know is to briefly lay down my entire self. Atlas in silk tonight lays down her weight, embraces the terrifying delicious lonely state of being just a woman, just a woman for tonight, just a woman for tonight. The boy in uniform came knocking just about the break of day. My heart jumped to my throat, Lord, I didn't know what words to say. But it weren't no war that took you, no far and distant shore. It was just a simple telegram saying you loved me nevermore. Just 3 tight lines on paper, cold and clean and sharp as ice. Stop writing, stop waiting, find someone else is nice. No dear, no yours, no sorry for the pain I'm causing you. Just a bureaucratic bullet, straight and strong and true. I got that blue telegram delivered with the dawn, the day my world got canceled and my future was withdrawn. It's folded in my pocket, and just throw it away. I burn it every morning in the ashtray by my bed. Watch the words turn into nothing, orange then ash then dead. But the message is branded deeper than any flame can reach. A lesson in the meanness that a careless word can teach. They say bad news travels fast on a wire across the land, but the worst news takes its time with a paper in your hand. I got that blue telegram delivered with the dawn. The day my world got canceled and my future was withdrawn. It's folded in my pocket, a cold and bitter fold, a 20-word confession that my love was bought and sold. Stop. Waiting. Click. Sun cracks the sky like a china plate on a cupboard bare and poor. I stir the pot on a cold black stove while fate knocks at my door. The grits are thin, the bacon's gone, the coffee's weak as shame. But I bow my head over this empty bowl and I whisper a stubborn name. Grace ain't a lace on a Sunday dress, it ain't a hymn song sweet and clear. It's a muscle in my jaw that tightens, holding back a falling tear. It's sweeping this floor for the 10th time today, chasing out the gloom. It's knowing that this barren field still cradles some hidden bloom. It's grits and grace on a chip plate, a humble, hard-won feast, the strength to be lonely and not be beat, from the greatest to the least. A scrap of hope, a well-worn prayer for a better unknown day. Lord, my gospel's in the simmers and the quiet words I say. The neighbor's a woman, she wails so loud for the love that packed and fled. My sorrow's a quieter creature, it lies with me in my bed. It don't scream or break the dishes, it just watches from the wall while I practice being thankful for the dust and this and all. They'll never write a psalm about the weariness in my hands or the kingdom of this kitchen in these tired delta lands. But my altar is this stovetop, my scripture is the dawn, and my soul is slowly rising though the world says it is gone. It's grits and grace on a chip plate, a humble grits and grace. Preacher talks of promised land, a mansion up above, but my man's gospel's written in the rhythm of the freight cars that shove. His altar is a campfire by the rusting railroad track. His choir is a lonesome whistle calling him away back. He worships at the horizon, prays to the open sky, and amen is just a boxcar door slamming shut on goodbye. I don't try to save his soul from the road he calls his grace. I just meet him at the junction with a warm and quiet face. I am his temporary Zion, his shelter from the cold, a chapter in his Bible that's too sacred to be told. He confesses not to sin, but to miles he left behind, and I offer absolution of the never settled kind, with soulful female backup. Walk on, brother, and my gospel is a stay. He's baptized in the river of the ever-fading day, and I'm the bank that holds a memory of the waters flowing by. We're two different books in the same old lonesome sky. Same old lonesome sky. They'd call it a sin, this life we lead, with no blessing from the town. But our vows are in the look we trade when the sun is going down. A promise of returning, as certain as the tide, though the wind is always hidden in the distances inside. I am his steady congregation of exactly one, and his sermon is the coming when his rambling is done. You can't chain a gospel, you can't fence a prayer. Some souls find their heaven in the nomad's open air. Oh, his gospel is the wonder. Walk on it. Walk on, brother. Walk on, and my gospel is to stay. Stand firm. He's baptized in the river of the ever-fading day. And I'm the bank that holds the memory. We're two different books in the same old lonesome sky. Same lonesome sky. Same lonesome sky. Railroad track runs through my vein. Every tie is filled with pain, but I follow where it leads. Plant my sorrow like seeds. I heard the whistle blow last night, told me it'll be alright, though I'm weary to the bone. I ain't never walk alone. Railroad blues, got no time snooze, I keep moving down the line, 'cause this railroad's mine. Some folks ride and some folks walk. I just bend and I don't balk. Track will take me to the end, where my broken heart will mend. The railroad blues, railroad blues. Got no time to sit and snooze. I keep moving down the line, 'cause this railroad's mine. Railroad track runs through my veins, river ties filled with pain, but I follow where it leads, plant my sorrow like seeds. Railroad tracks runs through my veins, railroad track runs through the days, railroad track runs through my veins. Railroad track, railroad track, railroad track runs through my veins. 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 Railroad track, railroad track, railroad track runs through my veins. 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 Railroad track, railroad track runs through my veins. 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 Railroad track, railroad track, oh, railroad track runs through my veins. Railroad track runs through my vein. Every tie's filled with pain, but I'll follow where it leads. Plant my sorrow like seeds. I heard the whistle blow last night. dress swinging in the smoke. Every word I sing is broke, but my hips don't lie tonight. Gonna love you till the light. Your eyes burn holes through my skin. Tell me, where do I begin? I'm a flame that needs to breathe. Let me show you what I weave. Ooh, oh, red dress smoke, make you feel you're not alone. Slide your hand, pull me close, let me love. Midnight hour, clock strikes 2. All I want is to be with you. Slowly, slowly let it roll. Red dress moon, take control. I was born with a river's whisper, cradled in a deep-muddied breath, married to a levee keeper who dares with Mekong Bev. He'd pat the earth and say she'll hold, with a confidence so grand. Now I'm a widow of his promise on this drawn-in piece of land. I felt the tremor for a break, the shiver in the ground, a low, deep moan of surrender, the most mournful human sound. It wasn't water won the fight, it was patience gave away. catfish on my floor. Silence where the chickens were, and a rat on my front door. The river owns the deed now to every part of now. And in its calm brown mirror, I see a story bound to fail. Our levees broke in the heavens cry. A cold, relentless rain sunk my trunk to photographs in my mother's middle name. Took the crib that never rocked, the future seed left me standing knee deep in the ruins of this man-made land. My crack ain't broke, my voice ain't drowned. I built my shack on higher ground, on higher ground, on higher ground. I was born with a river's whisper. I was born with a river's whisper. I was born. I was born. I was born with a river's whisper. I was born with the river's whisper. I was born with the river's whisper. Whisper. I dust the China shepherdess and polish Mr. Polk, but my mind's behind the perfume glass where sophisticated folk spritz midnight in Paris on their elegant white wrists and talk of cafes, jazz, and things that don't exist on my grocery list. I smell of lemon polish and the Tuesday pot roast stew, but I carry a vial of maybe that I secretly dab on just for you, for the you that doesn't see me in my sensible low heel. The you will meet me somewhere where the world is made of feel, not of schedules and of coupons clipped and saved with care, but of taxi rides and Terezzo and wind caught in my hair. It's a perfume counter daydream in a bottle deep and blue, a scent of stolen evenings and a sky of different hue. When I'm mopping up the kitchen, I just close my eyes and sniff, and I'm dancing on a rooftop, getting ready for a hip. Oh, just getting ready for a sweet, improbable air. The sales girl with the painted lips, she gives a knowing glance as I linger by the counter in a little self-made trance. She don't see a housewife standing in a coat that's seen its day. She sees a fellow traveler who's just somehow lost her way, and she nods as if to say the sample's free, you know. The first hit of a dream, dear, is the easiest to hold. Reality's a fragrance that wears off by 3:30, but my daydream's bass note lingers on the woman I could be. It's a perfume counter daydream in a bottle deep and blue, a scent of stolen evenings and a sky of different hue. When I'm mopping up the kitchen, I just close my eyes and sniff, and I'm dancing on a rooftop, getting ready for a if. Midnight, anywhere but here. There's a cold draft blowing through my soul. Since you collected what you stole, you took the warmth, you took the art, then left a rent right in my heart. Not a little crack to mend with glue, but a hole that all the sadness blows through. I try to paper over it with laughter thin and counterfeit. I hang a picture of I'm fine, but it just swings on broken twine. The wind gets in, the chill sets deep, and I can't find a single wink of sleep in this empty, drafty room you made, where my happiness got out-traded. There's a rent in my heart, a permanent tear, letting in the destroyed, trying to heat a space with memories I can't avoid. Memories I can't avoid. Of your laugh down that long and broken path. It rattles windows, shakes the floor, then slips right out under that door. And I'm left here paying a price for a love that wasn't nice, just a tenant who tore the place apart and left this rent right in my heart. There's a rent in my heart, a permanent tear, letting in the loneliness, letting out the cheer. The landlord's gone, the lease is void, and I'm destroyed, trying to heat a space with a used up fireplace. He came home smelling of a fight, not bruises on his skin, but on his soul a deeper dark, a turmoil from within. He poured 3 fingers, neat and mean, and stared into the brown, and said Joe was at the mill today, and didn't look me down. A simple sentence, cold as ice, a universe of hurt. The friend who had his back in arm, who shared his last dessert. Had turned his back in the cafeteria line, joined the other side. A silent public severance, a cruel and casual slide over some union nonsense, over some perceived slight. A 30-year allegiance vanished overnight. My man, he's tough as railroad spikes. He's weathered strike and storm, but this betrayal by his brother broke a different inner form. I watched the salt grind in the wound with every silent sip, the memory of a trust that let the camaraderie slip away. I couldn't fix it with a bandage or a kiss. This was a masculine disease with a specific bitter bliss. All I could do was be the glass that held his poison near, and absorb the silent fury and the unshed angry tear. Yeah, absorb the angry tear. He talked of Iwo Jima, not the war, but of the bond, of how Joe pulled him from the mud, a pact they had beyond this petty civilian life, of clocks and overtime, a sacred saving grace that he had thought was so divine. Now it's just another debt that's left forever unpaid, a story turned ammunition, a memory watch the salt grind in the wound. With every silent sip, the memory of a trust that let the camaraderie slip away. I couldn't fix it. All I could do was be the glass that held his poison till he could again see me. There's a station down the cinder path behind the old schoolyard, where the weeds grow through the timetable and the wood is spinning hard. The sign says departure, but the letters fade to gray. Yet I hear a distant whistle at the end of every day. Not the 5:15 to 7, where my tidy house awaits, but the 5:15 to anywhere beyond the city gate. I packed a mini suitcase with a book I've never read, a dress that shimmers slightly, and I had to hide my bed. Baby daydreams to a destination bled. Just the rhythm of the wheels on a rusty romantic plane. It wouldn't stop for platform lights, where conductor shouting all aboard. You would just ride on its old track straight into the heart of God knows where. The 5:15 to anywhere is calling out my name on a track of pure maybe, burning with a different frame. It don't promise happy endings, it just promises the ride. A window seat on wonder with my loneliness inside. Just the ride with my wonder inside. My seat know every inch of this, from the market to the pole. But my soul's got wanderlust that glows inside me in the dark. It's not that I'm ungrateful for the roof above my bed. It's just the four walls that spur the of nowhere than a somewhere I've outlived. They'll find me if dreams are anywhere. It's calling out my name on a track of pure maybe, burning with a different flame. It don't promise happy endings, it just promises the ride. A window seat on wonder with my loneliness inside. Just the There's a certain way you hold me on the last night you're in town. A little tighter, longer, like you're trying to memorize the sound of my heartbeat against your silence, of my breath upon your skin, as if this moment's all the peace you'll ever let yourself win. You study me like a map you won't get to see again, and your tenderness is laced with the sweet forlorn pain. We don't talk about the morning or the pack beside the door. We just live inside this bubble where your restless spirits pour, and needy for the stillness that I somehow represent. A deep and quiet harbor where your stormy soul is spent. I am the calm before the road, the hush before the go, the deepest sleep you'll ever know, before you rise to meet the snow of some another mountain pass you feel you have to climb. And I gift you this serenity for this little stolen time. I am the calm, I am the still, I am the anchored shore, the dream you have of home before you bolt right out the door. I fill your cup with silence where the engines cannot scream, and let you be just here with me inside this tender dream, knowing that I'm nourishing the very thing that takes you away from me again. It's the love and choice I make for you. And when the dawn breaks practical and you lace up your worn out boots, I'll smile and hand you coffee, hide the tearing up of roots. I won't cling, I won't whimper, I'll just kiss you at the gate and add my strength to yours to face whatever twist of fate. 'Cause loving you means loving all the yous you have to be, and the one I love the most is this soft one here with me. It's a selfish kind of selflessness, this peace I choose to give. It's how my rooted stable love gets half a chance to live inside your own scream, knowing that I'm nourishing the very thing that takes you. He used to tell the story of the bridge at Santorio. His voice would warm and lift like he was touching glory. And Jimmy, he would always say, his eyes are light and clear. He grabbed the wire, he took the shock, he swallowed down the fear. For me, the tale would end the same, with a clap on the back that wasn't there, a tribute to a saving grace suspended in the air. But Jimmy came to town last week with a slicker, newer wife, and a handshake that was colder than a February night. They met for drinks for old time's sake, a strained and careful night. My man came home and sat for hours in the pale electric light. The story of the bridge died on his lips, unsaid, undone, replaced by a newer, sadder tale of what time's done to some. The war story's changed, the hero lost his name. The punchline of the bravery now carries so much shame, not for what they did back then under a foreign sun, but for what a man can choose to be when all the shooting's done. And the only bomb that's left to drop is casual neglect, a friendship starved by silence, by a choice to disconnect. I hold the man who's left behind, whose history's been revised by the comrade who forgot the worth of the life he once prized. Now when he stares into the fire, I know what ghost he sees. Not Charlie in the jungle, but the man in worn-out jeans who chose a different, easier path and left my soldier alone to guard a memory, a sacred, now unsanctified stone. And my battle is a quiet one, to help him understand that some bonds are meant for seasons, not for lifetimes in this land. They faced the mortal danger, stood shoulder to shoulder then, but the peacetime, the small time, broke the bigger men. Oh, the war story's changed, the hero lost his name, but my love's a different army, and it fights a different game, not of glory, but of presence in the here and now's hard trench. I'm the comrade who won't leave him in this modern day frontline stench. I won't leave him, I won't leave him. That trouble checks its hat at the door when it crosses my sawdust floor. I've broken up a dozen fights with nothing but these city lights reflecting in my steady eyes. I'm the law under these smoky skies. I pour the truth, I pour the lies. I watch the world get wise or die trying. My hands are strong from lifting kegs. They've soothed the brow that shakes and begs. They've held the cash, they've held the pain in sunshine and in hurricane. I'm made of brass and mahogany, a monument for all to see. But last night after closing time, I poured myself a glass of wine, not whiskey wine, so soft and red. And I let a memory into my head of a man who didn't need my strength, who saw the girl behind the length of this old bar, who made me laugh and sketch my future on a napkin graph just for a second. In the quiet and the gloom, I let the fortress of my heart assume a single tiny crack in room for a ghost who liked my lace, not just the whiskey on my face. The sun came up, I washed the glass, let that foolish moment pass, tied my apron extra tight, stepped back into the welcome light of being who I have to be for everyone who leans on me. But somewhere neath my sensible stride, a softer version of me resides, and she takes a secret, silent taste of whiskey and of lace. The strong survive by knowing when to briefly yield to the phantom of a different tale, an uncut, tender feel of a man who didn't need my strength, who saw the girl behind the length of this old bar. But that's a story for the shelf. Now what'll you have? You're talking to myself.
While you're pouring her coffee in the morning sun and rain, my clock strikes 3, a lonely chime. My sheets are cold as stone. You're laughing at her sleepy smile in a world that's not my own. Ceiling cracks. You plan your sunny day. 2 different kinds of darkness, and mine just won't go away. Yeah, your good morning is my good night while you My perfume's just a memory, while hers is in your room. This heart keeps beat in midnight time, a slow and faded blue. Your good morning is my good night, and my love's no good to you. No, it's no good to you. I hear the milkman on the street, a distant clinking sound. You're probably tying up your tie while my dreams are still earthbound. The night has bled out all its black, left me hollow and exposed. You're choosing what you both will wear, while I'm just getting close. This one-sided love's a shift. I work with no break and no pay, watching your day begin without me at the end of mine. Yeah, your good morning is my good night. They say the world turns, baby, and maybe that is true. But my world stopped the morning I stopped turning with you. Now I'm just a ghost on the wrong side of the dawn, a melody you used to hum, a rose without its thorn. So go on, have your sunshine.
I picked out curtains in my mind for a window we don't know. A yellow kitchen, sun so kind, in a house we'll never know. I argue with you about a chair, the color of the wall, but you, my darling, weren't even there to hear my foolish call. I built us quite a future on a foundation made of sand, and you just wave from far away with another woman's hand. And I'm mourning the we that never was, a ghostly life that never drew a single breath, because the you and me I sang about was just a solo song. I was dancing with your shadow all the blessed day long. Yeah, the we that never was, it's the heaviest to bear. It's crying over memories that were never really there. No, they were never there. I bought 2 tickets to a show for a date you'd never said. I practiced all the things I'd say, words you'd never get. I learned to like your kind of jazz. I stocked your favorite wine, all for a man who wasn't mine, in a love that wasn't fine. It was a play with one actor on a dark and empty stage, me believing every line I wrote. decides it's gonna stay and build its little fantasy right behind your eyes, on a mountain made of wishes and a valley full of sighs. So don't you pity the girl who's lost a real and living man. Pity the fool who's grieving for a dream she never quite put there. So here's to the ghost house, the phantom wedding band, the unborn children of a never-ever land. I'm burying the we that never was today, with nothing in the casket but the silly games I'd play. The we that never was. The we that never was. Yeah, just us. That might have been, and a heart too good at imagining. You speak of church on Sunday in a dress of lace and white. You talk of Holy Spirit and a heavenly distant light. But my cathedral's furrowed row on row of blackened clay, where I bend my back in homage at the breaking of the day. No stained glass, just the sunrise burning red against the loam. No choir sings my matins, but the crows, they call me home. My prayers are made of sweat that drips down to the ground. My icons are the scars on these work-worn hands I found. You got your psalms and verses written down in ink so fine. My scriptures in the dirt, and my soul's in this backbone of mine. Yeah, it's bone and dirt, honey, that's my gospel truth. The raw and simple doctrine of a long forgotten youth, of a long forgotten youth. You offer me redemption from a book I cannot read, while I'm planting seeds of fury from a dark and ancient seed. My knees ain't stained from kneeling on some cold and distant stone. They're stained with earth and effort, callous, heavy, and my own. The only ghost I answer is the whisper in the corn, the spirit of the harvest since the day that I was born. My prayers are made of sweat, my icons are the scars. They'll never build a statue for a woman made of soil, for the one who fought the weather with a lifetime of hard toil. But when the wind blows through the pine tops and the for heaven's sake. Let your hymns be soft and sweet. My hymns, the sound of thunder and the rain upon the wheat. My soul ain't bound for glory in some palace in the sky. It's bound right here to this dirt till the day I lay down and die. In this dirt with these bones, that's my lullaby. Just bone and dirt and the hurt that makes the green things grow.
Don't look to my for no innocent spark. Don't listen for wisdom when the room gets dark. Just look at these hands if you want the true story. The map of my labor, my pain and my glory. The nails are all broken, the skin's cracked and brown from pulling life upward from the cold hard ground. They never held jewels and they seldom held his, but they've held the whole world in their work-worn abyss. Yeah, these hands tell the tale of a bone and dirt creed. They're the only Bible this poor girl will ever need. One line is a drought year, another flood. This scar is a memory written in blood. They ain't made for pleasing or dancing on air. They're made for the real work, the waiting, the care. These hands tell the tale, plain as day, plain as night, of a woman who wrestles with darkness for light. They've buried my kinfolk and patted the mound. They've soothed fevered foreheads without making a sound. They've snapped a chicken's neck quick and clean for the pot. They've tied up the rose vine that others forgot. There's grace in these fingers and violence in need. A whole universe in each callus and seed. So don't ask my opinion or what's in my heart. The answer's been written right here from the start. Yeah, these hands tell the tale. Yeah, these hands tell the tale of a bone to peel. A lady's hands are soft, they say, like lilies pale and fine. My hands are roots and riverbanks, a stubborn twisted vine. They may not fit in satin gloves or grace a gentleman's arm, but they got a power in their grip to weather any storm. A power that comes from deep down in the marrow and the soil, the reward for a lifetime of love and of turmoil. So read the lines, go on and read them. Every valley, every crest. This is the story of my body putting willpower to the test. These hands tell the tale of survival, not a fragile, pretty dream. They're the engine of my soul, baby, and they're stronger than they seem. Yeah, these hands, they're all the truth I point. The stories in the bone, in the dirt beneath the nail that never comes out.
Energiczny, rytmiczny blues z elementami boogie-woogie na pianino i bodry gumno garmoszki. I wasn't born in no satin sheet in a room of pink and pearl. I slid into this world screaming in a swirl of dust and swirl. My mama's bed was straw and old quills. The midwife wiped her brow with a rag dipped in the river, and she said, this child knows how to fight for sunlight, knows how to grip the clay. She's a clay-born woman, and she's gonna be that way. I'm a clay-born woman. Can't you see the earthy tone? My heart's a lump of riverbed. My flesh is flesh and bone. My hair's a tangled kudzu vine. My eyes are mud pool brown. My feet are flat from stomping down this rebel delta town. Yeah, clay-born woman, fired hard in sorrow's kill. And I may not be a porcelain doll, but honey, I won't spill. I'm solid, I am here. I'm the harvest and the flood. I'm mixed up from the dirt below and the bone and the blood. You can dress me up in city silk, try to teach me city talk, but I'll always smell of rain on dust when we go for a walk. My strength ain't from no gymnasium, my grace ain't from no book. It's from carrying the water and the way my body took the punishment of seasons, the endless pull and lift. It's a clay-born kind of power, a fundamental gift. I'm a clay-born woman. They try to bake us soft and sweet like biscuits, light and fine, but some of us are sourdough with a tougher, stronger line. We rise with yeast of hardship, we're knated by the years, and we come out of the oven washing down our truth with tears, and laughing 'cause we're solid with the bread that feeds the soul, not the fancy frosted cake that crumbles, losing all control. So here's to all the clay-born girls with the earth beneath their nails, who know that pretty fades away, but grit and strength prevails. With the foundation and the field, with the furrow and the grain, with the bone that structures hope and the dirt that drinks the rain. I'm a clay-born woman, and I'm standing tall and true, and there ain't a storm on heaven's earth that I can't see right through, 'cause I'm made of it. Bone, dirt, clay, grit. That's it, that's it. Yeah, yeah. You got your starting lineup, your MVP, your star, the one you take to dinners in your fancy motor car. And then you got old reliable sitting right here on a bench. Oh,
always clean and ready in this heartbreak old French trench. I know your plays by heart now. I cheer from my small seat, praying for an injury so my chance could be complete. How terrible is that? I got the bench warmers blues, always tying up my heartstrings in these second fiddle shoes, warming up a spot for you that's always growing cold, watching your main attraction doing everything she's told. Yeah, the bench warmers blues, it's a special kind of shame, rooting for a fumble, so you might just call my name, just call my name. I'm your ninth inning pity when the game is going wrong. You're just in case on Friday nights, your midnight saddest song. You'll pass me by for photos for the family and the friends, but I'm the one who listens when the championship game ends. And you're feeling low and lonely, need a sympathetic ear, then I'm your first string comfort for a minute, dear. I got the bench warmers blues, always tying up my heartstrings in these second fiddle shoes, warming up a spot for you that's always growing cold, watching your main attraction doing everything she's told. Yeah, the bench warmers blues. Yeah, the bench warmers blues. Yeah, the bench warmers blues. Even bench warmers get tired of the pine, never feeling sunshine, I'm never crossing that line. This uniform of hope I wear is getting thin and frayed. I'm trading my cleats of dreams for a pair of boots. I'm afraid boots made for walking right off this field of pain, to find a game where I can start and love me back again. So this is my resignation from the bench warmers blues. I'm leaving this old stadium, I'm paying all my dues. I won't be here to catch you if your star should ever fall. I'm taking my own ball and going home once and for all. Yeah, the bench warmers blues, you can keep them for the next fool in line. This heart's been promoted to being only mine. So this is my resignation from the bench warmers blues. I'm leaving this old stadium, I'm paying all my dues. I won't be here to catch you if your star should ever fall. I'm taking my own ball and going home once and for all. Yeah, the bench warmers blues, you can keep them for the next fool in line. This heart's been promoted to being only mine. Yeah, yeah, so blues. Yeah, bench through. Yeah, no more waiting for you. I'm off the bench and on to something new. Bye bye blues, yeah. I send my heart out like a letter with no return address. I shout my love into a canyon and I cause myself distress. 'Cause the echo never answers, it just fades into the blue. Everything I'm sending to you never finds its way back to. My love's a one-way street, baby, leading straight to your front door. But from your door there ain't no road leading back to me no more. My love's a one-way street, can't you see the signs? All the traffic of my feeling in these heartache roads.
but your side's just a cliffside with no welcome, no open doors. I'm paying every toll with tears on this lonely, costly ride, with nothing waiting at the finish, just my wounded, foolish pride. The green light's always shining for me, heading your way fast, but the light you show is always red, a signal meant to last. My love's a one-way street. They got two-way radios, they got telephones that ring, but the line from me to you is live, and from you back, not a thing. It's like talking to a statue, loving someone made of stone. You take the warmth I offer, and you leave me here alone in the cold at my end of this road. So I'm putting up a roadblock on this one-way street of pain. I'm turning back the traffic of this pouring endless rain. Let your heart be an island, let it be a distant shore. My one-way street is closed, darling, I ain't driving down it no more. No, I ain't driving down it no more. You hand me little pieces like you're feeding scraps to birds. I hurried, how you doing? And a couple careless words. I save 'em up and polish 'em like diamonds in the rough, and tell myself that maybe, just maybe it's enough. I'd trade a pound of my own pride for a single ounce of your smile, and stand and wait forever in your maybe please. I'm begging for a nickel worth of your time, for a look that's almost tender, for a reason, not a rhyme, for a conversation where your mind don't wander to the door, for a little bit of us I ain't imagined anymore. Yeah, a nickel's worth of your time, that's all I'm asking, please. While you're spending silver dollars on some other woman's breeze, on some other woman's ease. I'm learning all your schedules, so I might accidentally be right where your eyes might fall on me for a second, casually. I rehearse my lines and laughter, make it seem so free and light, for a 30-second audience with you on a Tuesday night. It's a poor girl's kind of loving, this hungry, thin supply, watching the main from the window with a tear in my eye.
I'm begging for a nickel worth of your time. A rich woman's love gets diamonds, gets vacations, gets a name. My love gets crumbs from your table, and I bless them just the same. I'm a bank account of longing, with a balance near to nil, paying interest on a dream that you don't ever mean to fill. So take your fortune, darling, spend it elsewhere, spend it free. Just leave a little copper of your leftover time for me, just a nickel for me. Always beg for a nickel's worth of your time. It's the only currency you give this heart of mine. So I'll be here with my pauper's love so true, collecting tiny moments I pretend I had with you. Just a nickel's worth, it'll have to do. Spare change for a fool, your leftover smile, my golden rule. The same cracked sidewalks where I learned to skip and run, past the same gray picket fences underneath the same old sun. But the faces in the windows, they don't wave like they once did. They see a self-made ghost walking and they quickly lift the lid. On their coffee cups and gossip, and they wonder what went wrong with the girl who used to fit here singing somebody else's song. I'm a self-made ghost in a hometown that don't know me anymore. A familiar shape that haunts the corner grocery store. I'm the answer to no question at the Sunday service bell. A story they stopped telling, a slowly fading smell. Yeah, the loneliest kind of lonely ain't out on some lonesome road. It's being surrounded by your history and feeling the heavy load of knowing you're the stranger in the only place you've known. A self-made ghost in a hometown, walking these streets alone. They ask about my travels, but their eyes just ask, why'd you stay? They see the wild still in me that I couldn't give away. I see their tidy gardens, their partnered steady lives, a different kind of prison where the spirit rarely thrives.
that neither one believes. Two different kinds of islands with an ocean made of leaves. I'm a self-made ghost in a I carve this ghost myself, you see, with every note, with every turn. I let the old connections fade, watch the familiar bridges burn. Not in anger, but in stillness, a quiet, slow retreat into a world that's all my own, bitter and so sweet. So don't you feel sorry for the ghost you see. This phantom is the only thing that's truly wholly me. Музыкальный проигрыватель, пианино и педальная слайд. Гитара создают ощущение ностальгии, отчуждения одновременно. I'm a self-made ghost in a hometown, a monument to choices that I laid in solid ground. I haunt my own decisions, I walk my chosen line, and the price for all this freedom is this quiet space of mine. Yeah, I'm a self-made ghost, and this town is my design. Train whistle, church bell, my own private heaven and hell, right here where the stories fell. A ghost doing just fine. I cast a long, long shadow when the evening sun gets low. It stretches out for miles behind me. On the dusty road I go. Men have come to walk beside me, tried to match me stride for stride, but they always seem to stumble or get swallowed up inside. The shadow that I'm dragging ain't made of common stuff. It's woven from the lightning and the times I've been too tough. And my shadow's the tallest thing I know. It's the only company that's willing to both lead and follow. Lovers call it darkness, said it chilled them to the bone, but it's just the silhouette of a woman standing on her own. Yeah, my shadow's the tallest thing I know. It don't need the sunshine, it just needs a place to grow right here they felt like pretty cages where my own light would grow thin. My shadow doesn't falter, doesn't question where I lead. It's a testament to every single lonely, stubborn deed. It's the map of all my secrets, the outline of my pride, the one thing in this world that has never ever lied. And my shadow's the tallest thing I know. And my shadow's the tallest thing I know. There's a tower in my solitude, built brick by choice. It's not a prison, it's a fortress, and I revel in the noise of the quiet, of the stillness, of the unshared deep delight. My shadow is the flag I fly upon this lonely height. You wanna reach me, you gotta love the dark I throw, and understand that sometimes a woman needs to be a Hopton Indian. So let the world have partners, let them walk in pairs and teams. It's got a shadow that's the tailest damn thing you've ever seen. It's my advisor and my soldier, it's my history and my creed. It's the only love that's ever truly met my every need. My shadow's the tallest thing, and it's all he'll ever need.
Риф затихает, остается только глубокая, резонирующая нота баса, похожая на отдаленный колокол.
Tall and strong, and long, and there's a chair across the table that just collects the dust, a second coffee cup that's chipped with a slow and steady rust. The porch swing only creaks in one voice now, low and lonely key, and the silence ain't the absence, it's a thing that's talking to me. It tells me all the secrets that the chatter used to hide, how my laughter had an echo till the echo up and down. The echo is my only company. It don't ask for nothing, it just answers back to me. It's the shadow of my footsteps on the old pine floor, the ghost of my own voice knocking on a memory's door. I don't need a conversation filled with hollow, pretty lies. My echo is my only company, and it never says goodbye. No, it never says goodbye. I used to fill with music from the town, with borrowed laughter, borrowed dreams. I'd wear them like a crown. But borrowed things have a way of leaving when the debt comes due. They left me with the silence and a different point of view. Now I hear the house breathing, the settling of the beams, and I'm learning all the language of my long-forgotten dreams. And the echo is my only company. People say you must be lonely with that pity in their eyes. They don't understand the freedom in these unshared sunrise skies. Loneliness is for the crowded, for the ones who need the noise. I've got a quiet understanding with the shadows in my poise. This ain't a cry for help, it's just the truth stripped to the bone. My favorite conversation is the one I have alone. Музыкальный проигрыш, одиночная, виртуозная гитарная партия, звучащая в пустоте. Диалог гитары с ее собственным реверберацией. Yeah, the echo is my only company. It's the truest love I've known, and it will always be. It don't break no promises, it don't pack up and run. It's the faithful, hollow companion of a choice I should have won. So let the world have its chorus, let the lovers have their tune. My echo is my only company beneath the lonely moon. Just the ringing in the quiet after the song, where I finally belong. Your love was like perfume, a scent that filled the air, but it couldn't hide the hunger or the depth of my despair. It was pretty and it faded like a blossom on a vine, but what I'm made of, honey, has been here a long, long time. It's down Marrow Deep, where the river of life runs slow, in the dirt of my foundation, where the stubborn oaks grow. You can't kiss it away, no, you can't wish it gone. This strength is what's left standing when the pretty things move on. It's marrow deep, this feeling, it's dirt black, this pain. It ain't in my head for you to explain. It's in the ache of my hips from a lifetime of bend. It's in the soil I am from
beginning to end. My tears are just water to make the clay soft. My joy is a green shoot that springs from the croft. Yeah, it's bone and dirt, darling, right down to the core. And I can't be anything less, not anymore. You wanted something spiritual, a soul you could save, but my soul's in the rhythm of the digging in the grave, of planting and of harvest, of the rot and of the birth. The oldest kind of magic here on God's green earth. It don't shine, it just endures. It don't sing, it just hums. The song of generations in my blood when it drums. So take your lofty notions, take your promises so grand, and understand you're holding just a woman made of land. It's marrow deep, this feeling. Sometimes at night I feel the earth turn, not in my mind but in my spine. I feel the weight of all the years, a legacy that's mine. It's not a curse, it's not a blessing, it just is a simple fact. A backbone carved from cypress wood, a spirit that's intact because it's real, it's solid. You can break it but it won't pretend. This is where the story goes when all the fairy tales moving. It's a marrow deep, this feeling, it's dirt black, this pain. It ain't in my head for you to explain. It's in the ache of my hips from a lifetime of being. It's in the soil I am from beginning to end. Our tears are tending our dully deep, a story that's too ancient and too savage to be told. So love me at your peril or just turn and walk away. But what I am is planted here and it is gonna stay. Bone and dirt, marrow deep, a promise that the earth itself has sworn to keep. Deep down, where the roots are bound.